everybody to another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we always start this show by being transparent. And yesterday was a really good day. Ended up going 3-0 in the association. I did split in the college plays that I took. So 4-1 overall, 3-0 in the NBA. That's what I need. NBA to get back on track. Heating back up since the poor start, and got to keep it going. We have what 8 games I think to try to talk here today, and let's take a look at the chat before we get started. GLB bets has got the stream on one monitor, work Zoom meeting on the other. Appreciate you, GLB bets, for tapping in and watching even when you're at work. Steve Wynn said went 3-0 last night. Nice work. My guy Carry On in the building. I know he's ready to drop some props. I got some props today too. You'll probably be on. You'll be on one of them for sure. One of them you'll be on for sure. Maybe two. What up, JT? RB10 says great calls yesterday from you and the OG crew. Let's stay hot and make some kringle. Let's do it. Yeah, I think we went 4 for 4 on our best bets in that show. So let's get to it. We'll try to begin here today. Mavs and Wizards. This one opened up Mavs minus 12. They're a 14-point favorite currently. Total looks like 232. Najee Marshall is game time decision. No Dante Exum. For the Wizards, no Kuzma, Kispert, George, Sadiq Bey, or Baldwin. Then you have Malcolm Brogdon, game time decision. So for this one, it is the Mavs' 4th game in 6 nights. Mavs have been playing good basketball. They've been in a little bit of a streak. This is like opposite, right? Mavs have been playing really good basketball, streaking, winning games. And the Wizards have been extremely poor, just loss after loss after loss. Because of that, I think you're getting like, and the Wizards could just be this bad, but I think the number that we're getting here today is because of the going in opposite directions. Says audio bad for anybody. Let me know. Is it just him, or can you guys hear me fine? I'm doing what I normally do, but let me just make sure the settings here. Yeah, settings are good. Settings are good. They said it's choppy, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Maybe my connection. Well, I do have the internet connection thing there. There's nothing I can do about that. Cox internet is terrible, so it is what it is. If it's not working good enough, it will shut it down and we'll try again tomorrow. But there's nothing else that I can do. Can't reboot. Guys can reboot. Restart. All right. Let me see something really quick. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. I'm not sure why it's like that. I'll try one thing real quick. Let me get out of here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do what I can. That's all I can do. So might just go real quick through this today. Yeah, my screen is honestly moving slow too when I'm clicking stuff. So I don't know why that would be. But I would think that the Mavs don't look at the Wizards as too much of a threat in this game. Are the Wizards good enough to keep it respectable? That's the question. And I'm not sure I can trust them. So I didn't play it. I'm just leaning towards the Wizards. Just think that the number is, they have lost a lot of games by double digits. But 14 points is just a lot of points for a team at home like this that can be overlooked. So lean Wizards for myself. Nets bets disagrees. He likes the Mavs. Giving some stats there as well. Itachi says since 2015, rested non-conference road favorites of double digits facing an opponent on an 8+ losing streak are 11-0 against the spread, 7-2-2 to the over, win these games by an average of 20. Interesting right there. Very interesting. That says to back the Mavs as well. So I'm gonna keep this one as a lean. But a couple guys in the chat like in Nuggets and Cavs. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go through the games that I like because I'm kind of irritated with the whatever is going on with this connection today. So Nuggets and Cavs, not one of the ones that I really like today. Um, I don't really love too many games. I'm gonna talk about more with Kyle later, and we'll see if we can find some more. I'm gonna go to the plays I have. How about that? So we're not gonna talk about every game today. Thunder and Raptors. OKC opened up 8.5 point favorites. They're 9.5 currently. Total open 228 and is down to 226.5. Injury report. Guys for OKC, the big man for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl got downgraded to questionable with an illness, and then Greg Dick is also questionable. Still missing Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, and Emmanuel quickly. For this one, I like it even if Hurdle is in or not. But if he's out, I mean, it'd be even more advantageous spot for Hartenstein over his 10.5 rebounds. He's cleared that three of his last 4 games, averages slightly over 12. And he's coming off of a bad game or game where, they didn't need him too much. He just played 20 some minutes and didn't get the stats he normally accumulates. So I think he will today. Hardenstein over 10.5 rebounds is my play for this game. A couple guys in the chat looking at it. Top 20 likes the over. Big Daddy likes the Raptors. Yeah, it's really tough for me with these comments. Appreciate our everybody to hit the button, even though I'm chopped today. All right, let's see what else we like early enough. Suns and Pelicans, I'll just say Pelicans finally getting a little bit healthy. They are missing a few guys, but the Suns, they've been for Kevin Durant on the court. When he's not, they don't look so great. And on the road here versus the Pelicans team that's finally getting healthy, I think I lean more towards the Pelicans than the Suns, but it's just hard to put my money on that team right now. So think about it a little bit longer. Pelicans +2 will be what I'm looking at. Carry on sharing his prop here. Appreciate that. Tyus Jones over his this he also likes. All right. Next, Bulls and Spurs. This one was pretty interesting too. The total did get better from 232.5 to 236.5 or 237, depending where you shop. And for the Bulls, Giddey is game time decision. They say he has an ankle injury. I think he's fine. Lonzo's out, Kobe White is out, Patrick Williams is out. And for the Spurs, no Wemby, no Trey Jones. So I can understand why the total is skyrocketing here or climbing like the way it is. We know the Bulls play up tempo, don't play a whole lot of defense, and the Spurs should also be missing some defense without Wemby out there. But I played in this one. I like Giddey. I took him over 6.5 assists. He averages, I think, 6.9. Cleared this 5-6 games, and without Kobe White out there, I mean, he's gonna have a lot on his plate. Matt, if you want to ERA, the last game he just played without Kobe White, he had a double. But I feel like you're paying more of a premium for his points and rebounds, and I think the assist is the sweet spot. So I went assist over 6.5. Really think Giddey is playing on there. Not mad if anybody wants to look at Vucevic, especially with Wemby out in this game. And I did consider Chris Paul assist, but he hasn't been hitting it lately. He did hit it 2 out of 3 games without Wemby, but just didn't feel good enough about it to bet it. So let's take a look at I'm not really loving this one. Carry on. Okay, he likes rebounds and assists. Okay, not mad at that. 12.5, I feel like that's a low number for rebounds and assists because his assists were 6.5. His rebounds, I want to say his rebounds were 7.5. So it should be like 14. Seems like you got a good number there. Top 20 likes the Bulls. Carry on likes Devin Vassell. And okay, the audio sounds better now. All right, I don't know what was going on, but I'm glad it's better now. And cool, he likes Carry on likes Vucevic PRA. Do think Vucevic is play on. Let me keep looking here. Kings and Grizzlies. I'll just say no way am I betting the Kings. I don't think they're good. They are healthier now. They got the guys that they need to try to win games out there. They're trying everything. They got Malik Monk in the starting lineup. They're trying everything. The Grizzlies, after they, the way they lost that last game, I think that you'll get a really good effort from them at home. So I lean towards trusting them more, but I didn't bet it. And then last but not least, we have the Rockets and the Warriors. Um, Says it open Golden State -3. Now now flip of favorites. Houston is -4. And that was probably +3 had to be sometime before Curry got ruled out, I guess, and Draymond, and then Wiggins game time decision. But I still think that the Rockets can get the job done here. And obviously don't like getting asked into the line. I never saw a +3 personally. So I think the last time these teams played, it was kind of similar to this. The Rockets, they were off back-to-back wins in that spot. And they faced the Warriors, who did not have Steph Curry. And my personal opinion is just that they overlooked them. Um, yeah, they overlooked them. And they got down by 18 in the first quarter, and they fought to come back. Game went to overtime. They couldn't get there. Um, so now they'll have a chance they won't overlook them without Steph Curry this time around, especially with them being off of a loss. And I mean, you could look at it like, Rockets may not get calls because of what Udoka said in his interview, etc. Udoka was pissed off because them not getting calls in the last game. P got, you know, ejected, I guess you call it. And I just think this is a spot for the Rockets to come out, throw the first punch. They've even been covering first halves on the road their last three. I think they throw the first punch, and I think they never look back. Next bet says Houston -3.5, revenge game. He's saying the same thing. Saying the same thing. And other than that, personal feeling. This is nothing factual. It's just an opinion. From watching the Warriors a little bit, I don't know. I feel like, for one, Pod's he's just trying to do his own thing. I seen the way guys, Buddy Hield specifically, was reacting on the bench when Pods was taking certain shots, etc. I'm not sure about the chemistry between a couple guys over there. So I think the Rockets are the right side in this game. That's how I would bet it. Like Jared Bush says, we need facts. Hey man, that last game the Warriors lost was because of Pods. Pods came in doing so much bonehead stuff, the pass all the way in the stands, shooting I call it bucket shots. Then going fouling 3-point shooters, like, they lost because of Pods. And if you just look at the body language, how everybody else is reacting, you look at Buddy Hield on the bench, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm making an opinion based on what I saw. So that's how I feel about these. I guess it's the shortest show ever, right? Just trying to run through it because the internet wasn't great. Star Child says Rockets first half, Skee. I like it. I took it. I like the Rockets early in this game. Yeah, Kerr caught out Pods after the game. Kerr was pretty pissed. We'll see. We'll see if they can respond. I just know that Houston won't take them lightly this time around. And Houston, you do have to worry about Fred VanVleet, though. He's game time decision. They're already without Eason. I do think Wiggins is going to play for the Warriors, so that's something to look out for. But that's how I see the card for today, or at least how I see it right now. I will, like I said, be on with Kyle again later, and Chris, I believe, is on there too, and we'll go through all these games. Hopefully, the internet here in Vegas will be a little bit better. But now it's about that time for best bets. Before we do, it's been a little bit, but let me always just remind everybody a lot of the information and stuff I get that I talk about, trends, etc., that I share here, recent stats, etc., you can find them at themoneyballer.com. If you would like to check it out, you can get 50% off your first month. Use promo code Skee, and there's a link in the description to this video for that. It's just a really good way to cut down your time on capping, and it's color coded, etc. Just makes it really easy to see all the stats that you need to see. And other than that, I think it's time to, oh no, let's get this up here. So, Splash Sports, I've talked about it a few times. It's really good because you compete against other people. You're not competing against the house. So, for example, let's say you like a lot of player props today. You might like four of them. You could put in your four pick or however you like to do, and you don't even have to win all four to get paid. You just have to do better than the other people. If you win three out of four and nobody else does better than you win. You know, you can get up to 12 times your money on a four pick. The best DFS multipliers in the game. So I think it's really good. Peer to peer is good. If you would like to check it out, use promo code Profit. You'll get $50 when you play 100, and I think it goes in increments. Like for example, if you play 20, you'll see extra 10 in your account. You play another 20, you'll see an extra 10. So it's a good way for you to check it out. And yeah, link is in the description to the video for this as well. And promo code Profit is what you would use. Now, best bet. Oh no, sorry. Before we move on from that, I'm gonna make it part of my best bets. How about that? Because let me get this up here. Can I do it like this? Yes. So we'll make it part of best bets. Like I said, I put out some quick picks when I'm in a city that it's offered, not offered in Vegas. But if I was making one today, what are my splash quick picks of the day? We'll go with Giddy over 6.5 assists. We'll go with Isaiah Hardenstein over 10.5 rebounds. And those will be two best bets for this show. So appreciate you all. Like I always say, a lot of good people in the chat, a lot of good cappers, just good people in general. And I enjoy doing the show with you guys. I'm sorry that the connection wasn't so great today. A little bit of a different show today, kind of thrown off, but still able to share some information and hopefully catch some tickets. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.